I didn't ask for the paranormal or the spiritual to interrupt my life on many, many occasions. Maybe you didn't either, but here we are. Um, Hi, YouTubers. My name is Pat. I'm the author of Paranormal Ponderings, a memoir, and it's a book that discusses my variety of experiences throughout my lifetime, none of which are overwhelming, but there are a multitude of things I couldn't explain, and many that were very spiritually uplifting. Um, so what I have done here is I'm starting this channel because I'd like to extend that discussion to you and hear about your stories and discuss many of these subjects over time. I want to hear especially how they may have affected you, for good or for bad. My experiences were overwhelmingly positive. I apologize, my neighbor's getting carpet put down or something, unfortunate timing. Um, yeah, so my experiences have been overwhelmingly positive, but I know that's not often the case for people, and that the things that happen that for which we have no explanation can be really scary. So I'd like to kind of, discuss those things, all things paranormal, all things spiritually transformative, and, perhaps provide some support for people who need it in that regard. Um, so yeah, if you could leave a comment down below and let me know if you've had a paranormal experience or experiences, and more importantly, how they shaped your life or how they affected you for good or ill. I'd appreciate that very, very much. Um, Another thing is that I'd like to introduce, and I will be in upcoming channels, my new cards, oracle cards. They're called the Paranormal Oracle, of course, and they're based on paranormal subjects. But they're fairly lighthearted, some of them anyway. The story of how these cards came to be, and they were my little COVID project, but how they came to be at the time in my life that they came to be is a pretty interesting one, and in and of itself has a lot of spiritual components. So we'll talk about that as well. But one thing I want to do with the cards is offer readings. So that's what I plan to do with my channel. One of Out of the many, many, many hats I've worn, perhaps my most interesting, intriguing was that of a professional tarot reader. So it's funny that I'm back doing that. It's been several years, but I love the cards. I love tarot cards. I love oracle cards. I love divination tools. I may be a little bit different though than some of the readers you watch, and I watch a ton. I love them to death. But everybody's different. You may find that I am not that precious about the cards. I don't have, you're not going to see crystals and candles and flowers, on my spreads. I just kind of, the way I see it, it's more stripped down for me. I see us, we, souls, spirits, as the things that are sacred. And I try to downplay how much emphasis is put on the tools of divination, the material aspects of it. That works for me. It may not work for other people, and I get that, and I totally applaud you. If you're into that, cool, because I think you need to follow your heart and follow your intuition big time. But I have to also do that and do what works for me. I believe that these messages come through us from a higher place. I don't propose to know what that place is or who that entity or entities are, if they are entities. I really try to stay away from those questions. I really, really do. Because I feel that there's no way we're ever going to know on this side. So I kind of let it be what it is, if you can understand what I'm saying. At any rate, I also think that there needs to be humor. There needs to be an upbeat feeling at the same time. The way I read, I understand that we as individuals, as souls, as entities who are balancing two worlds, the material and the spiritual, really have to take more responsibility onto ourselves for the most part. So often when I read, that's what comes through. So anyway, it should be fun. Should be fun and hopefully enlightening. Um, and hopefully, lend you some support and lend you some direction and some guidance that comes from a higher place. Your higher place, my higher place, the higher place. Um, so I look forward to doing that. I look forward to meeting a lot of you on this channel. Um, yeah. So in the meantime, if you would, I'd love it if you'd subscribe if you're so inclined. Hit that little bell icon for heads up when I do post videos. And also, if you find the time and want to, please visit my website, paranormalponderings.com. You will find there a free copy of my book in PDF form, Paranormal Ponderings, a Memoir. It's also on Amazon, also free on Amazon if you have Kindle Unlimited. So that's it for now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's one more thing. This is a little fella you're going to see a lot on my channel. This is Loki. Right, Loki? Say hi. Say hi to the people. Hi to the peoples. He's my little Shih Tzu, my little joy. Well, thank you, YouTubers. I appreciate your time.